today. From Lincoln Financial Field, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This will make it into the end zone. 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Ravens take over.
The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Being chased out left. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down.
The keeper.
But they'll get it back.
Intended for.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Flushed out right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. It's third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
He was brought down.
The numbers there for Camaro from a week ago. 14 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
A big loss there of 9 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. He introduced himself with authority on that play. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. Out come the Eagles for their first drive, led out by their quarterback in his 5th year in Philly, Carson Wentz.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. So they got some pressure, maybe hoping to get a safety, and they get roughing the passer.
And gave up a pass completion as well. Nothing really went right on that play for them.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 7 catches, 77 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
Good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Wentz now to throw. Now he'll escape to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And 4.
Throwing again on second down. Wentz. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Hey, we gonna do what we do.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team. Because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they're not signaling, let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
A throw over the middle, taken in.
Jackson.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson, and that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about it.